Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top 2 seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it here. Some hard running there through a tackle. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. At the 20. Who cannot stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, that's how you start a national championship game off, with a touchdown on the very first play.
We'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen at State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Tailback takes the handoff again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
They'll test the right side here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Penn State. Wow, what a play, defensive score. A defensive touchdown, and suddenly this national championship game is dead even, Kirk.
Wow, great job by this defense at coming up with a turnover and then also being able to turn that into a touchdown. Now all of a sudden the momentum feels like it is shifted, and we have a national championship on the line here.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick mishandled. The ball is loose. And the returner is brought down.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Trucks through the defender. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down at the 47.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They're going to run it here. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards. This
line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The clock is running. Last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Toss play running right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And here's the handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Running play called on third and short. Defense all over it. They stop him. I don't think he got it. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth.
42 Spider.
It's QB sneak. And the Nittany Lions line up with a first and goal.
Get set, get set.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about in the first half? This back is having a big day.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Gives it to the back. Fights off a defender. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Penn State offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll try the right here. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He slings this one deep down the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45 now. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Handoff to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. This kickoff team, we'll see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. He'll hand it off. He shreds the tackle.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Now it's second down here. Back's got it again. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Defensive backs up to the line, showing press. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Sooners with first and 10 here.
29 Philly.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
And the Sooners are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it to the right side. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The two-pointer gets him back within a field goal. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. Just ran away from the defense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go to that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And now to try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Getting set. Here's second down.
42 Spider.
And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The Nittany Lions pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Looking for a gap. It's Sims running through the tackle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking to scramble now. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on 3rd down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the 1st down. And he's able to do that here in the 4th quarter.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9.
Let's go.
On the run, it's Sims. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game, and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. They'll feed the back again. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They'll hand it off. Running with purpose. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. He also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Receiver in motion now. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He missed it. The lead remains 3 after that miss.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Sooners line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Second and long for this offense after the sack. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions.